Welcome back to my channel, Smokin and Grillin, and today we brining with me, AB. Now check this out. This is part one in a two-part series, right? This is the one that I'm gonna show you guys just how to, do a brine. Listen, this is the secret to having like a juicy, tasting bird, whether it be turkey, chicken, or whatever type of fowl you're using. This is it right here. This is what I use for any type of bird. Now, part two is gonna be when I'm gonna roast it. I'm gonna show you guys how I season, how I put it in the oven. We're gonna get it nice and brown, roast it just right, and then I'm gonna cut it just to show you guys, hey, listen, when you're talking about having something that's juicy, hey, this is it right here. And the flavor profile on this is like incredible. With that being said, we finna get right into these ingredients. We're getting ready to cook it and get this bird going. Okay, look, this right here on this cutting board, that's it right here. Now look, this Pyrex cup right here, look, this is it does 4 cups. I'm gonna put 8 cups of water in my Dutch oven. You guys can use a pot, however you wanna do it, but remember, it's 8 cups of water in here. Now, I'm gonna start off by saying this. Look, this is kosher salt. Hope you guys can see it. Listen, it's a coarse grain. You gotta use kosher salt and not table salt. That's real important. It's for like the magic. Now, this is we'll just call this like a heaping tablespoon of peppercorns. Right here, I got 3 sprigs of thyme. We got to get used to starting to use these fresh herbs. Then we got a nice big sprig right here of this rosemary. This right here, listen, this is the profile you want, especially when you're doing chicken. And this right here is just parsley. You know what, I just got 3, I cut 3. You should have parsley in your refrigerator at all times. Now, I got 2 lemons here. I'm gonna probably try to get like 4 slices out of each one of these. You know what I mean? So we wanna get 8 slices. Some of you guys gonna ask, whatever you can't get no lemons, it depends on where you're at, what time of the year it is or whatever. Hey, listen, oranges work just fine too. And most grocery stores have them throughout. Now here, I got 3 bay leaves, right? And then right here, we got 5 cloves of garlic. All I'm gonna do is smash them, peel them, and then put them in here. And then listen, the cook time on this is, listen, once I get it in here, I'm gonna bring it up to temperature. I want it to boil. Once I start seeing some bubbles and it's starting to boil, I just set a timer for 4 minutes. Once that 4 minutes is up, no matter how it's boiling from there on, I turn it off. And then we let it cool. Now, let's just go ahead and start getting this together. So what I'll do is first, you know what, let's get this here. We'll put this off to the side. And let's go ahead. So listen, a lot of times I say, things like, smash, something like that. So look, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about when it comes to garlic. This is your garlic right here, right? Take this. There you go. Once you smash it, look, it's easier to peel the whole shebang. So check this out. Now we got garlic that's been cracked open. It's ready to release its flavors into this brine. So we'll just take that. We'll put it in like that. And now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the rest. Real easy, you guys. Hey, you know what? I probably should have done this a long time ago just so everybody can see it. It makes it so much easier for you to peel them. And when you do it, just the aroma from it. Now that we got the last one, we'll put that in there. What I'm gonna do is, so that I can start clearing some of this off of this cutting board, I'm gonna go ahead and get my 8 cups of water together. My first one. And number 2. So now we got 8 cups of water inside of here, right? I'm gonna go ahead, take these 3 bay leaves, and we're gonna put these in here also. And you know what, like I said, we making room. So what I'm doing is, look, here you go. That's in. This is in, and this is in. Now, let me fix it up so you guys can see it. Now that I made room, now we're just gonna go ahead and cut these. Hey, really, look, I was able to get some good slices out of this. Man, I almost hate to cut this. Yeah, but I like to have 8. So let's just go ahead and cut this one off. I'm getting ready to show you guys just exactly how it looks on the inside. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these, just put them in here. Okay, so now you guys can see, how it looks. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna start by, doing this. Could have done this first, but I really wanted to adjust the camera so you guys can just see. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop this in here. This is that 1/4 cup of kosher salt. And then we're getting ready to come with that heaping tablespoon of peppercorns. Now, what you see is, this is how it's gonna look. Hey, I can tell you this, listen, having that rosemary and that thyme in there, and there's just a little bit of splashing around, a little bit of movement, along with this lemon, you can tell right now that you're gonna have, like an amazing product. Now, look, the whole time I was putting this together, I had my ingredients out, there's one thing that I forgot to say. Hey, listen, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of honey. So here we go. You can find the full ingredient list down in the description box below this video. Okay, got it on top of here. Let's go ahead and just start this. I'm gonna put it on medium high, hit start, and we're gonna hurry up and get this to boiling. Remember, once it starts to boil, once I can see some evidence of it starting to boil, I'm gonna set a timer for 4 minutes. After that 4 minutes is up, I'm gonna turn it off. We're gonna let it sit for about 2 to 3 hours because we want this to be completely cool. As you can see, I hope you guys can see that. You can see it's starting to get some bubbles in there. It's starting to boil. So now I'm getting ready to set a timer. Alexa, set a timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
Now, once your timer is up, you want to go ahead and get yourself a spoon, and you just want to make sure you scrape the bottom. The main thing is you want to ensure that all your salt has been dissolved. Okay, this is the way you're seeing it right now. Listen, it's been cooling, for 3 hours. So now I'm getting ready to introduce the bird to it. And here we go. Here's the bird. I'm just gonna go ahead and just set it in here. Now, with 8 cups of water, you notice that it didn't even fill it all the way up, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some water to it because you want this to be completely submerged. Okay, I got my water. So what I'm doing is, I'm just gonna add something to it. Listen, it'll settle in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the top on. Now I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just refrigerate it overnight. You want it to be a minimum of 8 hours, all the way up to, 24 hours. So tell me what you guys think about this. You know what? And also I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below, have you ever even brined, chicken before? Hey, if you haven't, you in for a treat. This right here is the unspoken secret, about how to make a juicy chicken. Hey, hands down, whether you're gonna roast it in the oven, put it outside on the grill, or put it even in a smoker. Hey, this right here is like the trick. Now, I want you guys to take a look, right over here at this little diagram that I found on the internet, right? This should help you guys out no matter what you're doing. It gives you the weight, how much salt, and all of that. So listen, that's just a little heads up for you guys. And outside of that, listen, remember, this is part 1. Part 2, I'm gonna show you guys what I do when I, bring it out of the brine, how I pat it down, season, and then we gonna roast it in the oven. Hey, so with that being said, listen, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and tell everybody out here, there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And if you guys have been watching me for a minute, you know what I'm finna do, folks. I'm out of here. Peace.